r/AskReddit. What is most useless item you carry with you all the time? When I was in Arizona 2 years ago, I bought a metal spider sculpture off of an old man outside a dingy side of the road Wild West travelers stop. As a receipt, he gave me a wallet-size printed picture of him sitting proudly atop a horse with a big white cowboy hat, and he signed the back and wrote the dollar amount. I still have his picture in my wallet today. Stamp card for a cafe whose food gave me diarrhea. Weird rocks. Every single bag I have has at least 2 in them. Edit. Wow, you'll really like rocks. Those loyalty cards that were forced on me when I was unable to refuse, and I still keep in my wallet, but deep down I know I'm never really going to use. I carry around a key to a helicopter. The key fits all Apache helicopters. Still have the key to my old office on my keychain. I haven't worked there in 3 years and will never be back. It's a really big key that tends to get in the way. I might get rid of it one of these days, but probably won't. A plastic snail that I found in my school parking lot. His name is Aaron. And Aaron lives in my bassoon case. He has played with me all over the country. I set him on my stand during concerts. He's very well behaved and never interrupts the concert. Guitar pick. I don't play guitar. My parking pass for the hospital the day that my daughter was born. I have a coupon, expired on 2014-6-30-43 and offered a large cocoa milk tea with boba from when I visited Suzhou 5 years ago. I live in the US though. My old driver's license. Never took it out of my wallet. A small marble turtle I named Harold. In December of 2015 my family went to the Bahamas, where I got Harold for $2 and I immediately put him in my pocket. A few days later I had forgotten he was there. But I was like, nah, can't take him out now, he's already been there for 3 days. Flash forward to now and I still keep him in my pocket always. Almost getting to 4 years. If he's not in my pocket I get really anxious and worried about him. Even though he's inanimate. Edit. Thanks for the silver. Also, here's a pic of Harold. I carry a rock shaped like an egg. I found it after my son died. I always called him my best egg. A $2 bill that I'm never going to spend. They're not even rare. It just looks cool. I still carry my Blockbuster account card in my wallet. For your information, where I'm from they closed down around 10 years ago, but you never know. A compact mirror in my purse. Pointless in the sense it hasn't got a practical use. But a little letter my fiancée wrote for me when we were gonna spend time away, as I was away for work and she was staying home. I keep it everywhere I go, so if I feel low I'll pull it out and give it a cheeky read. Emotional baggage. An all-purpose tool. It is not particularly good at anything it does. Has a hammer on it that splits into a wire cut as pliers. Compared to a Leatherman. Not super helpful to have on hand. It fails as a hammer. As a pliers. As a cutter. Even the knife screwdriver attachments etc that pull out are so bulky that using any of them isn't great compared to, say, a Swiss Army knife. I carry a Leatherman on hand too. But it was a gift from daughter-grandson who find me handy. Because I fix stuff for them. So I always have it on me as a memento. As a memento. Not useless. Always makes me think of the Red Green Show. If they don't find you handsome, they can at least find you handy. I've carried a handcuff key on my keyring for almost 30 years. When I was a teenager I got one because of wild girlfriend who liked handcuffs. But then some kid got kidnapped near my city, and when they found him he was handcuffed in some basement. So I kept the key on my keyring. Then you get a little older and you think, yeah, if I'm ever arrested I can get out of handcuffs. Stupid, I know. Then it just became something that I'd look at and laugh about having all these years. House key. My lock is electronic. Pads. I don't have periods anymore because of a medical issue, but I still bring them in case there is anyone that needs them. I have a key on my keychain that isn't mine. When my sister was in hospice we went to clean out her house and found that key on the end table next to her couch. So we figured it was important. It didn't fit any of the doors or anything we could find in her house. When we asked her what it went to, She was too far gone on pain meds to answer. She died in 2008, but I've still got that key. Just in case I ever run into a lock that it fits. 9 times out of 10 it's my chapstick. But on the one day I forget to grab it, you can bet my lips will be absurdly chapped for no reason. A straw wrapper my husband gave me once and jokingly told me never to lose. It's been 4 years and I haven't yet. This little guy. He just lives in my purse. I joined the Navy 10 years ago and we were all told about the tradition of challenge coins and why you carry them. Basically, you carry a coin and in the event of a night at the bar, getting a shit tasking, etc., you can pull out your coin and whoever doesn't have one has the lowest rank one gets shit on, has to do the task, pays the tab, whatever. Well, 10 years and I have never actually pulled my coin. Nor has anyone else ever pulled coins on me. So, I carry a heavy as shit Secretary of Defense coin in my wallet. Looking for all the world like a dumb 15-year-old with a condom in my wallet, because it is a round protrusion in the leather, for no damn reason. But I also am terrified of the day I do get challenged and don't have it and have to pay a $300 bar tab. A picture of my high school girlfriend who passed away 10 years ago. I've been in multiple relationships since then. But this is the only thing I can't seem to let go of from any of the relationships. Edit. A few people are asking why I keep it. And how partners since then have reacted. Most didn't care as they are mature enough to not be jealous by something that is simply a memory of a person who is gone forever. One crazy ex tried to burn it though. As for why I keep it, sometimes I struggle to remember her face. And that makes me feel like a shitty person. My wallet. The fuck is my broke ass gonna do? Buy something? Popsicle sticks. 1 Pokemon card. Sharpedo. My son told me he was the best. And to keep the card with me in case I ever needed to battle. So I keep it in my pocket at all times. I have a foldable wallet insert that opens up into this quick reference sheet on what to do during a biological, nuclear, chemical attack. I've had it for 15 years and refuse to throw it out. It's gone through 5 different wallets. It serves literally no purpose. Edit. Proof. Edit. Holy shit. Silver and platinum. Edit again. I tried to copy it on my scanner but it's too big. And taking photos and trying to piece them together wasn't working. Here are better pics if someone wants to try and crop them together. More. Edit last time. The raggedy front. And more recent. New wallet. Wallet and front. Appendix. Like seriously. Just take it and let me have 2 weeks off work please. I don't carry it with me every day. But I'm a server in a restaurant. One time a kid left this little tiny Optimus Prime figure on the table. I went to bus the table and saw the little figure. Threw it in my apron and it's been there almost ever since. That was about 2 years ago. The almost is kind of awesome. 2. One time at work I pulled a check out of my apron and Optimus stealthily took flight. I didn't notice till the end of the shift. Freaking out. I searched the whole entire restaurant. Never found him. Saga over. Until a few weeks later. My co-worker heard me talking about it. I come by on a day off for a drink and he brings me the drink and tells me to follow him. Sitting on top of our bulletin board high on the top right corner. My Optimus fucking Prime. I'm elated and thank him profusely. I come to find out someone on the shift I lost him found it. They didn't keep it or throw it away. They placed him in a pen cup. Someone saw it and moved it to the expo window, etc. For a few weeks people kept moving it and I never saw it. Until my awesome co-worker heard me talking about it and reunited me with my tiny useless talisman. You a real one. Cam. 2 quarters. When I was a kid, before cell phones existed, my mom would make me take 2 quarters with me every day just in case I had to call her while she was at work. I'm not sure if it's out of habit or because it makes me feel safe. Like my mom is 1 call away. But every morning I still grab 2 quarters before I leave for work. Edit. Didn't expect this comment to blow up. Just want to add that everyone should go call their mom and tell them that you love them. Not me but a friend. Every time we go raving, He carries a single Viagra pill on the off chance he gets the opportunity to fuck. MDMA stops you getting erections. He is a virgin who chokes up in the mere presence of a girl. Mini 20-sided die for imaginary sudden D&D sessions. A dynamite card from an old-made card game. Anybody remember Laugh Olympics? My expired library card. From my high school. A small ammonite fossil that my son gave me. I don't get to see him as much as I'd like and this keeps him close. My Zippo. I haven't smoked in a while. But I still carry it with me. Always good to be prepared. I guess. A love omamori I bought a month before last Christmas. My crush died the week before Christmas. Glasses cleaning cloth. I usually just use the bottom of my shirt. Edit. I leave for class and come home to nearly 9k karma and silver. Hell yeah. My penis. A stuffed bunny. Was suggested to me by my therapist to help with my anxiety. The idea is that when I feel anxious I can talk to the bunny. I can pet the bunny. I can squeeze or throw it or whatever. It gives me a safe way to deal with my feelings. Luckily, my mental health has greatly improved over the last year. So I don't find that I need it anymore. But I still carry it around. Get out of jail free card in my wallet since high school. I'm not sure why but it makes me feel better. Edit. Thanks everyone. I'm glad I'm not the only fool carrying one of these in his wallet. Edit. Rip my inbox. Edit. I'd think this will soon be my new top comment of all time. I'm finally gonna get that dumb mattress firm story out of the way. Magico potions. Business card of someone I'll definitely never call. Edit. Wow, that's a ton of karma for such a simple comment. Question. Why doesn't my karma update reflect the 28k and instead only goes up a few hundred at a time? I carry my wedding ring on a keychain. It's not useless, as it is sentimental and I am happily married. Just not a jewelry guy and work with electricity. So metal is out and rubber rings are gross. It makes a slight tinkling sound in my pocket so everyone always knows I'm around just by listening for Tinkerbell. A pen. Anytime I'm about to leave the house, I put a pen in my pocket. Started doing this about 3 years ago in case of an emergency. A camera. My iPhone takes way better pics. But it's an old habit that's hard to break. My debit card cries in poor. Towel. It's one of those super compressed ones about the size of a stack of quarters. I've never actually used it in maybe the past 20 years. But I always know where my towel is. My gym pass. My OG TARDIS key. Got it as a kid back in the Tom Baker days and it's been on every keychain I've ever used. https://imgur.com/a/zvrbT2w. The starter key to a 1960s Swiss-made cogwheel train that can climb up Pikes Peak. A flint and steel. I love lighting fires with it. But my house does not have a wood stove or furnace. And most times when I go to a friend's bonfire, the fire is already going. But my gosh. If I'm ever in a castaway situation, and I have my purse with me, I will be able to light a fire. Provided there's wood and tinder. I should mention I also carry a zipper with me, which makes the flint more redundant. Also, I don't smoke, so the Zippo is quite ridiculous also. Washer from a helicopter stabilator that I messed up by mistake. Reminds me to not just force things and if something seems wrong, to take a step back and see what is wrong. A 10-pence coin that I think is lucky. I live in the USA. A 1966 quarter with a hole through the center of Washington's head. I found it when I was a kid and put it in my pocket. I have had that quarter on me for every major life event since age 12. I used to put it on pens pencils when taking tests in school and still flip it whenever I have to make a 50/50 decision. In the past 40 years I've only spent one day without it and that's when I slipped it into my wife's pocket before she had a series of medical tests run. Scrooge McDuck had a lucky dime, I have my lucky quarter. My iPhone, it's just an expensive alarm clock for me. Urine. Guilt. I have a whistle attached to my keys that I've never used appropriately. I have it in case I'm ever trapped in an earthquake, avalanche, or lost at sea. I live in the middle of England though, so unlikely I will ever need it. But you never know. An ace of spades playing card in my wallet. It's kind of good luck thing for me. Always have an ace up your sleeve or in your wallet. I always have a pencil on me. I bring it to school and just forget to take it out my pocket. Hairbands. I'm a guy with short hair, so they are absolutely useless to me. However, after watching my little sister, my mother, and past girlfriends slurp up their own hair with their ramen, that shit is never happening in my presence again. Tiny black light on my keychain. No legitimate use for it whatsoever. The key to the home I grew up in. I was so proud when they gave me a key to the house in 7th grade so I could let myself in whenever I needed to. They changed the locks years ago, so this key is now completely useless. But I can't bring myself to take that key off of my keyring. I will always carry it to remind myself of my family. Like and subscribe if you want to.